her. They know what happened to her. And I think she's coming to Dancing with the Stars to be able to tell her story and show her vulnerability.
Dancing with the Stars, season 30. It is happening. How did you feel? I mean, look, obviously last season was your first season. Mm-hmm. But you had to know, okay, if you do another one, season 30 is right around the corner. Did you have ideas in your head about what you would want to do from some time ago?
Of course.
You're like, I always have a plan.
Of course. I was like, I already knew what the first outfit was going to be walking out for season 30. Mm-hmm.
What can you tease for us?
Season 30. just think of 30.
Oh.
In my outfit.
Tyra, the thing is, you never fail to surprise us, so I would fully believe that you'd do something like 30 outfit changes in one episode or something.
No, but we're actually thinking of doing 30. It's not super, locked, but maybe I should just lock it with you right now, with ET, to say, season 30 of Dancing with the Stars, I'm going to do 30 outfit changes in 11 weeks. 11 episodes.
I know on live TV you're
Okay, I'm saying it. We discussed it with the stylist, and it's happening. I don't know how we're gonna do that though. That's almost 3 changes per episode.
Tyra, you're promising me this?
Yeah?
Oh my gosh. ET didn't mean to make you do that, but we're happy to see it. Well, I want to ask you about the cast because it's the season 30 cast. Olivia Jade. You know, I look at the Instagram comments when the cast was announced. I think she got the most backlash. Her name did. People were saying she's not a star. She doesn't deserve to be there. What would you say to those people who came for her, and what can we expect from her story on the show? You know, I think Olivia is so brave. I think people don't know her. They know what happened to her. She has said that she did not know about what was going on. And it's really sad, and it's very hurtful when something publicly happens, but you had nothing to do with it and you didn't know. So I trust that she says she didn't know. She didn't know.
Putting yourself out there is scary, and I know this audience is obviously very large. There's a lot of people that tune in, so I hope I'm well received and people like me, but we'll see. Just taking it day by day.
And I think she's coming to Dancing with the Stars to be able to tell her story and show her vulnerability. And is she a celebrity? Not traditionally, but what is celebrity today? If that's the case, then there's no Instagram, influencer that is a celebrity. We are in a whole different world, and celebrity has taken a turn and a change. And if people are talking about you, you're famous.
I don't know if you remember this, but remember when there was that Housewives rumor hubbub that you weren't allowing Housewives on the cast?
Yes.
And I had asked you about it, and you said absolutely not true. I'm not
a part of casting. This is a very. I'm gonna be real with you. It is a very sadly orchestrated nastiness. Yeah, I'm gonna be real. It needs to be said. I have nothing to do with casting. But there are some people that love to start nasty rumors, and I know who they are, and I look at them, but I know who they are. And it's sad, and it is what it is. But one thing I'm so excited about is that one of my best friends from 20 years ago, Kenya Moore, is on the show. She's a housewife. Her being on the show has made us reconnect. I love her so much. We were so close, close to my family, spend the night in my house, and so for her to be there, I have to be very careful not to play favorites, because she is like family, and I think Dancing with the Stars brought us together again, and I had nothing to do with casting her because I don't cast a show, and so they kind of said, Kenya Moore's there. I was like, are you serious? And I emailed her. She has the same email from 20 years ago. So
probably at AOL.
Actually, yes, or one of those Hotmail or something. She's like my sister, so it's very special.
Brian Austin Green. The rumor is, not confirmed, but the rumor is he's going to be dancing with his real life girlfriend, partnered with her, Sharna. Can you tell us if that's true, and if so, what do you think it would mean for their relationship?
I cannot tell you if that is true or false, but I do think that if they were dancing together, that would be so amazing, right? Like, because there's so many different types of dance. There's like the sexy dance. There's the like, I'm mad at you dance. And you're like, wait, did you guys have a fight last night? Or is that like part of this dance?
We're going to watch some therapy. Okay.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's going to be very special if they dance together.
Matt James, we have had 2 back-to-back Bachelor Nation alumni win the show. What do you think him being cast will mean? Sometimes the pros are like, these Bachelor people, we can't beat the fandom. Like, what will Matt James being on the show mean competitively for everyone?
Well, first of all, Matt James is a first, right? He's the first Black Bachelor. So already that's like amazing, And so now he's going to be the first Black Bachelor on Dancing with the Stars. I don't know. Can you dance, Matt? I don't know. You fine. You look good, but can you dance? Those
Some
two
people
different
have
things.
questioned his dancing ability after seeing his TikToks, which are very cute.
Oh, really? But maybe he's like just trying to be, on purpose, kind of.
Well,
I don't know. But I want to see
How
him
do
dance.
people beat? Do the competitors have a fair chance when Bachelor Nation is so strong?
They have to dance better. My mother used to say that to me. It's almost like, okay, I'm going to compare. So when I was a model, and my mom was like, you're a Black model, and you have to be better. You have to walk better. You got to pose better. You got to like promote yourself better. You have to be better. So everybody that's not on The Bachelor, you got to be better.
We also got to ask, 1/3, we did our math right, 1/3 of these celebrity contestants this season do have a professional dance background of some kind. What will that mean for the competition? And people always say that's not fair. What do you say to them?
I've seen people that have some type of professional dance something, and it doesn't necessarily mean that it correlates with ballroom dance or Latin dance. It's not the same. So you may have a gymnast type of dance or a ballet or a hip hop or whatever it is.
Girl.
But there is a whole different way of even holding your body when you are doing ballroom dance, and you have to unlearn so many different things. So sometimes it can actually be helpful that you have a dance background, and sometimes it can be harmful because you have to unlearn.
One of those professional dancers, the incredible JoJo Siwa, who is breaking ground, being the first person ever to dance with the same-sex partner. What did you think when you heard that news, and how do you feel like it's going to play out this season?
We've been talking about this even last season, of that being something that could be very interesting. And I've had so many people reach out to me personally in the entertainment industry, outside of the entertainment industry. Tyra, you're an advocate for LGBTQ. Like, what's going on? Like, when is it going to happen? And so I'm really happy to see that it is happening this year. I think it's beautiful that JoJo is so young and that she is the first. There's a whole campaign called It Gets Better for young teens that are going through so much pain when it comes to coming out or being in and not, being able to express their true selves. And I'm so proud of her. I told her she's not just changing lives, she's going to save lives.
Last season being your first season, and it's a huge live show. What did you walk away with from last season that you kind of had in your mind as you headed into this one for yourself?
More sneakers under my dresses. Those high heels, honey, they may look cute, but they feel like crap, especially during quarantine when we're sitting in the house in our flat feet with bare feet, and then you put on heels after being in bare feet for a year, and then your Achilles tendon is hurting because it's not used to being there, and your calves are a mess. So more flats.
Okay.
And a bit more transparency. So, like, telling the audience at home what's happening, because I have a thing in my ear the whole time, and there's crazy crap happening all the time. I think I'm going to be a little bit more transparent with the audience. Like, there's some crazy crap happening. A little bit more transparent. Once I ran on the stage, and because I changed clothes during the show.
I remember
And I ran on the stage, and I wasn't zipped up. And I am a television producer and a host. I know that you should be transparent and tell the audience, but everything's going so fast. I didn't say, I'm not posing, I'm holding up my clothes, and if I take my arm down, my outfit's gonna fall off. And up next with the pasta doble is...
We do have to ask, you mentioned the quarantine, will we get a live audience this season?
No.
How do you feel about it?
I want the team to be as safe as possible. I want everybody to be as safe as possible. And I think right now we're in a phase where we haven't crossed over enough, or I feel confident as an executive producer to have an audience. But the one thing that I will say is with the addition of all the lights and the spectacle, it actually looks like a bigger show. It looks more like, whoa. So it's like a trade-off. You don't get the live audience, but you get a stage that looks spectacular.
Transparent.